What's going on, everybody? Red Velvet's back, and we got the Powerslam Platter. I'm joined by Mr. H. How we doing today?
Lovely.
Just lovely. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're doing lovely. It's been a busy couple of weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. And a busy day tomorrow. Big show tomorrow.
Busy day tomorrow. I'll go ahead and promo it real quick. We'll get to it in our depth chart. But for tomorrow, where's all my graphics? There. New ground,
new area, new Spencer, Indiana.
Yeah, we're hitting the road.
We're coming in Tier 10 Sports, great venue. It's a great chance for us to do something great for the Lions Club. They reached out, so this is a fundraiser for them, and it's going to be a heck of a show. And the proceeds go to the Lions Club. So not only are you getting a great night of entertainment, you're also benefiting a great organization.
Well, look at you giving back to the community.
I told you.
What is going on with Mr. H here?
The last time I was here, I said, everyone thinks I'm this big jerk, and we raised money for the youth food program and everything else last show. So I don't know why I get the rap I do, but
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Anyway, but we got some Dynaverse news in the big leagues. OVW Overdrive, the trifecta came out on top, beating JJ Lawson and Elijah Eros. Jake Lawless hit Eros with a chain, which led to a chain of events, no pun intended, between Beretta and Eros and Adonis. And then later on in the match, Carter Kaufman faced off against Lovely Miss Larkin. Don't mess with Lovely Miss Larkin. I don't care. She's wild. She's crazy. And moving on.
I can confirm.
Yeah. She scared me when I was in the ring, pal. And I was just announcing. But then we get to Rise, Fred the Slaya, and Sophia Rose fought to a no contest because Killa Kai came out, and apparently Killa Kai's been interfering in several women's matches. And the entire OVW women's locker room came out, and they all chased her off. So good riddance to her. Then Sam Holloway, Jack Vaughn, and Donovan Cecil, kind of a little new formed team, I guess you could say, took on the trifecta. And it's hard to beat the trifecta because read between the lines, pal.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware.
But trifecta did get out on top. But moving on, Checkmate was about 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm still like kind of coming off of just the excitement of how that whole event ended, and some just great news coming out of Signal 10 Wrestling.
I don't know. We'll get to that in a minute. We had 4 debuts. Opening the match, we had Gideon Hayes and Austin Elm. Austin Elm getting the upper hand, winning.
Both those guys surprised me. They were I would say they surprised me. I expected a hard hitting match, but man, those guys, kudos to them. They put on a great match, and I hope that those guys I can continue to bring back to Signal 10, because I was impressed with both of those guys.
Well, we may get to that in a minute. And then the second match of the night, Andre Stray was supposed to face the Diner Podcast champion Austin Ryan. Austin Ryan pulling some shenanigans and bowed out of competition.
He did. We've talked about this. We talked about this in the past. That the Diner Podcast Championship, I give a little bit of grace and leeway for you, right? Because this is your thing. But this again is on you that he's even the champion. I know. So that's you got to make the bed, and now you got to lay in it. Because I don't have anything against Austin Ryan, but I he lost to Hee-Ho fair and square back all the way in April to give him his title shot, and then Hee-Ho ended up capitalizing. So the fact that he's champion and now he's bowing out of matches, that's not on me, that's on you.
Yeah, well, it is. I did make that bet. I have to lie, and it is a bed of nails, but I don't know. He comes out so disrespectful, and then look at this. He makes me hold his title, which that's a pretty good picture. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of look good holding that title. So Austin Ryan, you make me hold that too much longer. It may just come home with me. But he stormed out of the ring, or bowed out like a chicken. And Andre Stray was hot. He lost the triple threat match to Austin Ryan at Crossroads Collision, and then gets the title shot opportunity, and Ryan bows out. So what's he do? He comes to me.
Oh, I saw.
He grabbed me very aggressively.
I Yeah, I thought any second he's going to just whoop you.
Yeah.
So that was, and we saw the debut of a new guy.
Yeah, Zach Nova. Thank goodness for Zach Nova, because he said if nobody came out, I was wrestling him, and I don't want any part of the Dog Pound Hound. I'll do a dance contest with him, but I'm not trading fisticuffs.
I don't think you've seen a chance in a dance contest either.
Probably not, but I'd rather do that.
But no, Zach Nova, he didn't last terribly long against Andre. I think Andre had a lot of pent up aggression. Towards Austin Ryan, yeah. Well, and then after the match, he actually chased after Austin. So, trying to figure out something I need to talk to you about. But figuring out exactly how we're going to go from here, because as a promoter of the show, I obviously promote matches. I promote shows, and when I have somebody like Austin who is going to just blatantly say I'm not going to wrestle when I'm promoting that there's a match there, that kind of falls on me too. So not sure how I'm going to handle that exactly yet, but rest assured that will not continue because when you're a champion, you do have to defend the championship. Otherwise you don't get to keep the championship. That's how things work. Like
that Ding Dong said when he won, I'm a fighting champion and I will defend it. What did he do? First air quote title defense, he bows out.
Yeah. So and that may have been where he thought, the only way I won was because I was able to use weapons, and I won it. Now I don't want to lose it. So that may have been kind of what was his reasoning behind bowing out against Andre Strait. I mean, I wouldn't want to face Andre Strait either. Don't get me wrong.
No, he's terrifying. Terrifying.
But you are a champion, and you inserted yourself to become the champion. So I mean, you gotta step up now.
You do. So you reap what you sow. He made that bed to win the title belt. Now he's got to lie in that bed.
That's right.
So anyway, moving on. We'll get off the Austin Ryan train. Brandon Day made his return. First time in about 2 years.
Yeah, almost 2 years. Yeah.
He debuted, or since his debut, excuse me. And then he faced the debuting Robin Kennedy.
Interesting character.
Very, very interesting. Kind of creepy. And Brandon Day got the dub. But during intermission, there was a little thing that happened, a little altercation. We have the clip.
So, yeah, and before you play it, so I don't know exactly what's happened or what happened between them. I know that Brandon and Austin, who had won their matches, was out at the merch tables. They were talking to people, and I always promote that. I'm like, hey, go out, talk to the fans, interact with the fans, because the fans are the ones that are paying the bill, right? So we want to have that good interaction. And then Gideon and Robin go out there. I thought they were going to fight right there in the crowd.
It was scary.
I run up there. We ended up pulling away, and so you can play the clip, and then we'll kind of talk about what's going to happen from here. But this is not something that normally happens.
No,
at a Signal 10 show.
Normal Signal 10 thing. But here's the clip.
Let's go!
So, I saw what was happening. I was actually headed over to Pappy's, the concession stand area, and I heard this, and went over. My security team's great. They grabbed those guys, but I don't know what was said. I still don't know to this day what was said between the two of them, but we have announced to our subscribers last week that the first match confirmed for December, or Dissension on December 6th, is a tag match between Robin Kennedy, Gideon Hayes, and Brandon Day and Austin Elm. So all four of those men will be back in tag team action. And I told Brandon, actually, he said, let me have them. And this was during this like issue they had. And I said, listen, if you want to fight these guys, do it in the ring. Otherwise, exactly. I don't make money. So that's why I confirmed it right then, and they'll all be back December 6th.
Yeah, well, and I'm going to be rooting for Brandon Day and Austin Elm, because Gideon and Robin Kennedy had no reason to go out there. We're out there trying to sell our merch. If you saw me in the corner, I was a little spooked because I didn't know what was going on. I'm trying to sell my merch. Brandon and Austin trying to sell it kind of ruined merch sales for everybody that night. So thanks a lot, Gideon and Robin. And so I'm pulling for the two good guys here.
Yeah.
No, don't fight in the crowd. Just Do it in the ring, pal. Mr. H needs to make money. I need to make money. Get it that way. Carter Kaufman, your favorite female superstar. She had a tough test, though, but she did come out on top.
I don't know why you say it like that. I mean, I wouldn't say she's my favorite. I think she's the best. I mean, she's still undefeated. She's never lost at Signal 10 Wrestling. And this was a tough test. Sophia Rose, former OVW women's champion. And Sophia couldn't get the job done. So, I mean, she's defeated opponent after opponent after opponent after opponent. And I don't understand why you say, well, she's my favorite. She's my favorite because she's the best female wrestler we've ever had. Arguably one of the best, and probably in the country. And here she is. I keep bringing more and more people. And I remember it's funny. I was actually talking to her prior to Checkmate. I mean, this would have been, it was right before Crossroads Collision where she defeated the debuting Cameron Avery, who was a student from White River Wrestling. Mm-hmm. And she said, you know what? She said, I think I can pretty much take anybody. So why don't you give me a good test? Mm-hmm. And I said, okay. And, that's where Sophia Rose came up. And again, she handled business. So
she did. Sophia Rose made her debut and they'd come up on the losing end of that. But Elijah Eros, he was doing some funny business outside. You know, it's always a numbers game with the BEA, though. It's always a numbers game.
I mean, although I don't disagree with that, just because they know how to play the system is not their fault. I mean, you can't blame them because they're able to win. I mean, did they get disqualified? No. So, I mean, there's rules in wrestling. There's a referee out there determining the action. And if I remember correctly from the show, the referee did send Elijah Eros away, and he banned him from ringside, and Sophia Rose still lost against Carter Kaufman. So, they play the numbers game, but he was sent away. Sophia Rose still lost. So, I think that's just an important point to make here, that she continues to win. So,
okay. Well, moving on. Dalton Davis took on Shiloh Greaves. Shiloh coming in from LA, and he had some beef with the Bud Light Brawler on social media prior to. I don't know if he's just jealous or because Sam Knight had a hand in helping Dalton early in his career, and Shiloh the same. Sam helped him. So I don't know if he was getting some jealousy or what was going on.
Well, I can touch on that a little bit. So, Dalton Davis has been a regular for Signal 10. And Shiloh Greaves, this wasn't his debut. He's been here before. Yeah. And I remember I was sitting at home. I was looking at some things, and Shiloh Greaves reached out to me and said, hey, I seen you got your show October 4th. I would love to come in and work it. And I said, okay, well, let me think about it, because I know how thick he was with Sam. Yeah. And I did not want to give Sam any extra help throughout the night. But after I talked to Shiloh some more and worked out some things, I think it was a good decision to bring Shiloh in.
Well, maybe, but look, Dalton Davis is commenting on. He said, "Good morning to everybody, but Mr. H and the BEA."
I don't know what his issue is with the BEA. The BEA hadn't put him down, I think that, the Shiloh Greaves Dalton Davis match was a good match. It was a
good match. Hands down, good match. Dalton Davis did come out on top.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a fantastic match. But then now we're at the main event. Elijah Eros, Sam Knight, a no DQ match for the heavyweight title.
Mm. All right. I venture to say the greatest main event we've had.
Yes.
No disqualification matches are always unpredictable, and you don't know. This match specifically with Sam Knight and Elijah Eros was over a year in the making.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they tagged together last October at the Max and Honey's Pumpkin Patch show, and the following month in November you had Elijah Eros turn on Sam. I mean, so many things have happened last year. This match was a year in the making, and for it to be no disqualification, I thought was only fitting. Not because I thought that BEA or Elijah Eros needed help from the BEA to win. I just wanted to get the fans the opportunity to see a fantastic match with very few rules, and it delivered. It was it was exciting, and obviously the outcome was what I'd hoped for.
We'll get to
and
that
we'll get to that. Sure,
we got some clips. Here's some clips
of taking his spot. Sam overcame the odds and won the briefcase. He just took a crutch from the gentleman in the crowd. Oh my goodness. Oh! Wow. Wow. Oh, both men fighting along the entryway. Eros now has the upper hand. They really should give that guy his crutches back. He might need those. They shouldn't use other people's tools as weapons. And now Eros is taking Sam around the arena. Eros is on the stage. Oh, good line. Oh, he's on the speaker. Oh boy. And cross body onto Sam Knight. That did some damage.
Wow. That, like I said, that was an absolute war. But while the video was playing, I noticed a comment. Not that one.
What's it say?
That was Dalton Davis. Sorry. It says, Sam Knight, my man's talking a big game leading up to tomorrow. Must be talking about you, pal. You ain't talking about me.
Talking about me talking a big game?
Yeah.
I don't.
You're very arrogant. Very arrogant going, with this.
Well, I don't. It's funny. I don't know why Sam's chiming in. I mean, we'll get to the end of that match, but
Yeah.
He's pretty much irrelevant. Singleton at this point.
No, not exactly, pal. He will be at New Ground tomorrow.
He will,
and he's still got his one last ride.
Mm-hmm. And buy tickets again. I can't preface this enough. Buy the tickets to the show,
Yes.
because like an idiot, he missed out on some proper paperwork that he needed to sign. So again, this is a Singleton wrestling show that he's contractually obligated to be at, but financially it comes to me. So buy those tickets. Just a cheap plug here. Yeah, you've only got about a week left to get the VIP seats, which come with your VIP exclusive T-shirt. So get those quickly. But anyways, yes, he's got a big test tomorrow, and we'll get into that. But what else? You had something else?
Well, we've got another I've said it before, a numbers game, but luckily Sophia Rose stepped in, and here's the clip.
Sophia Rose is here. There we go. Take care of business, Sophia. Oh no, the numbers advantage again. Eros going up top with a punch. There he goes. That's what's needed to happen to the B-E-A. And thank you, Sophia Rose. Take care of that piece of trash. Get her out of here. They are out of here. Now it's 1-on-1. Sam Knight goes for a cover. Oh, only a 2 count. Only a 2 count.
Wow. What did you think of that Spanish Fly, Mr. H? I know that was on your boy.
I mean, that's all I can say. So, I mean, Sophia Rose, she lost to Carter Kaufman. I don't know why she had to get involved. Mm-hmm. But I will give credit where credit is due. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was a very impressive move. Kind of even the odds. And then what you didn't see on camera was she dragged Carter Kaufman back to the stage and zip tied her to the stage so she could not interfere any further. Mm-hmm. Hey, we have a comment. Sam Knight said, irrelevant. Bruh, I'd hate to show you how irrelevant these hands are. I mean, apparently Mr. H is not amused. He went.
Yeah, whatever.
He had to check his message. Anyway, but then there was another surprise. That's why you got to come to Signal 10 Wrestling for the surprises. You don't know what's going to happen, so you must buy a ticket and be there live, because the BEA has a new member.
The BEA has, as you might say, grown.
Physically grown. Here we go. Here's the clip. Wow. Like you said, the BEA got bigger. And they don't get much bigger than the mammoth Donovan Cecil. Multiple-time Kentucky strongman, former college football player. He picked up Sam Knight like he was a child. Sam Knight is 290 pounds, and he picked him up and slammed him down like he was nothing. I love Sam Knight. But, oh, wow. I don't know. I think that may have taken the BEA to the next level, and I hate saying that, but I think it did.
Well, let's go back down memory lane real quick. So, over the last 2 years, and I hate saying this, but I have underestimated Sam Knight.
Duh.
I have. Okay. You don't need to say duh. I mean, it's just, I have, putting him, letting him join the Rumble, even at number 1, and then going through all 19 people and capturing the Diner Podcast Championship. I mean, made me sick. I wanted to go puke because I thought there was no way coming in number 1. I even entered the match myself.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure that he got eliminated. And time and time again, then he won to the top.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so yes, I had to prepare and make sure that I accounted for everything. And unfortunately, even the addition of Donovan Cecil to the BEA was not just the absolute end of Sam Knight. Luckily, I had what do you call that? Plan D.
Yeah, I guess you had insurance policy.
I guess you would call it a plan S, as in Shiloh.
Yeah.
Because now, granted, you watch that video footage. You can put the picture up there if you have it. There is right after Shiloh kicked Sam
right in the balls.
Yeah. I didn't know this was necessarily coming. I didn't know. All I know is I was making sure that Sam Knight walked out of the Clay County Fairgrounds no longer my heavyweight champion, because I had several people ask me, what's going to happen? What are you going to do when Sam Knight wins? And then he retires as your heavyweight champion. You're going to have a tournament, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, guys, he is not going to retire as heavyweight champion. I had to make sure that happened. And because Shiloh clearly doesn't like the BEA. I mean, him and Donovan fought back and forth there. All I know is when Shiloh reached out, he said, "You won't regret bringing me in." And I took that as, well, I kind of wanted to take the gamble, if you will. So I didn't know that he was going to do that. But I'm glad he did. And now we know who the main event is for Sam Knight's The Last Ride, November 29th.
The ultimate betrayal. Shiloh turned on his brother. And at first I didn't know. I thought maybe you added another BEA member to the mix, and that whole battle with Cecil was just a ploy. I didn't know the hatred Shiloh actually had for Sam brewing. I did not know that. And now it's come to light. And as we see this next graphic, Shiloh places Elijah on top of Sam Knight for the 1, 2, 3, and then Elijah Eros is your new Signal 10 Wrestling heavyweight champion. And
in a champion for a long time to come. So
that feels like a threat. You said the entire locker room
feels like a what?
A threat.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm just saying, I think that there's no way. I mean, with the BEA backing that I have helped construct and build this team, I call them a team because I think that they're part of each one of them are part of something bigger than themselves, right? The Beatdown Enforcement Agency team now has the undefeated Carter Kaufman. You have the heavyweight champion Elijah Eros, the investment Avery Hertz, and now the mammoth Donovan Cecil. And I just can't imagine Elijah Eros dropping anytime soon.
Yeah. There's the reign of Eros, the reign of the BEA.
The reign of Eros from 2025 through 2030 or something like that is what it's going to be.
Oh, boy. He's going to be your longest reigning champion.
Oh, for sure.
He's going to break Jake Omen's record of 246 days.
Yeah, he's going to make Jake Omen's record look. Yeah.
It's going to be a long, long 5 years. Hopefully somebody can come in and we can fix this. But I feel like it's going to be hard with the boss's group, his man, his guy.
I mean, he's just yeah. He sees my vision for this company and knows exactly what he needs to do to maintain that role. I mean, I gave that first role to Ashton Adonis and Ashton Adonis says if I win that we're disbanding the BEA, and like that's not your decision to make, that's my decision to make. And so yeah, I made it very clear to Avery Hertz that you better choose your side wisely. And obviously, as you've seen back from the show in August, he turned on Ashton. So I am the boss and I'm the one behind the string or behind the screen pulling the string. So if you turn on me, it's not going to be real good. So I think Elijah Eros is in a great position to carry us forward and the momentum of Signal 10. And yeah, I'm looking forward to his title reign.
Well, now we look ahead to new ground
tomorrow
night, new ground. And I like how, you give your newly crowned champion the night off.
I did. I actually gave all the BEA the night off.
Yeah.
So
how happy day. I mean, we'll be okay because I won't have to listen to the BEA.
They earned a night off, and so yeah, but still a great show. The main event. I mean, we get to see War Ready Maliko. Yep. He is a and Sam Knight.
Sam Knight, you got to speak up, say it with your chest.
But yeah, Maliko, super impressive. I mean, him and Hadari, when they went back in January, was one of the best matches, hands down, we've had.
Yes,
overall. So he is. I'm so happy to have Maliko back. And leading up to Sam Knight's retirement show, I'm looking forward to what he does to Sam Knight prior to his last show.
Well,
but that match, we had so many sponsors. I'm not going to go through them all in here, but we had so many sponsors that have helped make this event just very good for the organization. So thank you again to all the sponsors that reached out, and it's going to be a great show.
Yeah. We got the Clash of the Titans right there, Maliko and Sam Knight. Then we also have two women coming back, both looking for their first victory in Signal 10. Cameron Avery made her debut at Crossroads Collision, coming up short against the undefeated Carter Kaufman. Dayami made her debut at Lucha Domination way back in April, losing to lovely Miss Larkin. So this will be a great match. I want to say they're similar styles. They're both kind of fast, high flying. I think it'll be a great match. And then our next match is Jake Bailey making his debut against Carlos Santiago. Jake Bailey we were fortunate enough to watch a match. We were scouting him, and he took on EC3. A very, very good match. Carlos made his debut at the Shelburne Showdown, and he came up short to David Light. The return, baby. Chet Ripley, and you know his mother will be with him.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Takes on Book Hemingway, the artist of the ring, and that will be a great match. Chet Ripley lost to Austin Ryan at Crossroads Collision. Book Hemingway got the W at Meltdown. That was the last time we saw him, beating David Light and Andre Stray. And then we have Charlie Key making his return, taking on the big dog, the dog pound hound, Andre Stray.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Key was last seen at Ultimate Rumble. He entered the Rumble going after that number one contender spot. And then the dog pound hound just beat the tar out of Zach Nova earlier this month.
Yeah, and luckily it was Zach Nova, not you. Because
he put his hands on me very aggressively. I got scared. I'm not going to lie. And then we have a tag match. The Gruesome Twosome making their debut, taking on the returning highlight reel. We only see, it's shocking. We only see the highlight reel in March.
Yeah.
And now they're here in October. But
got to break the mold sometimes.
A little bit. The highlight reel, very, very good. They beat Twist and Flip to the top two. The Gruesome Twosome making their debut. Creed Costello and Johnny Cisco. Some facts about them. Creed Costello, Division I athlete, running back at the University of Cincinnati. His nickname is the world's biggest hater. And then you have classically trained Jake Cisco. I'm excited for this match. We've seen him before. I'm looking forward to it again. And that's all new ground. So get your tickets at the door now. Tickets.
Yes, at the door.
Okay.
$15 general admission. If you don't have your tickets already, you missed out on the family packs and the discounted tickets online, but that's okay. Don't fret, because you can get general admission at the door. Available doors open at 5:30 at Tier 10 Sports there on State Road 43.
Yes, Tier 10 Sports on State Road 43 in Spencer, Indiana. Do not go to the fairgrounds. You will be very disappointed. There'll be nothing there. Well, there might be something there.
There may be a bit, but it won't be Signal 10.
Yeah. So get to Spencer, Indiana tomorrow. Doors open at 5:30.
Bell at 6:30.
Bell at 6:30. And
Pappy's is actually making the trip with us.
Oh, they're bringing the meat wagon?
Yep. So Pappy's will be in Spencer, Indiana, for all the Owen County folks that come out, or the people from Monroe County that come over from Bloomington. You guys get to experience Pappy's barbecue as well.
And it's phenomenal. I was just there yesterday. This time I want to thank our sponsors for letting us do what we do. Wabash Valley Plumbing, RJs Formalwear, Varsity House Outfitters, and Haute Co. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to our subscribers. And if you want to help support the Diner Pod or even Signal 10 Wrestling, go hit that subscribe button. It's 99 cents a month. That is 99 cents per month. And you get access to, well, for me, you get access early podcasts, you get some merch discounts, you get some exclusive content. What do they get? What do they get with you?
Well, they get early match announcements. They get a discount code for tickets. They get some exclusive live videos with me. Just an assortment of things. But if you buy tickets once every year or twice a year, I mean, the discount alone for your ticket really pays for like a year subscription. So
yeah, that's only $12 a year if you didn't know the math. But anyway, we're out of here. Mr. H, thank you for stopping in and gracing us with your presence.
As always.
We're out of here. Keep pushing. I love y'all.